That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Mikey Madison's kind of riding top of the world right now for her amazing performance in Anora, in which she won Best Actress at the Academy Awards. Good for her. She was great in it, and I love that she got it. Absolutely fantastic. Well, yesterday, our friend Jeff Snyder put out in his In Snyder newsletter that Shawn Levy and Lucasfilm had offered a role to his upcoming Star Wars movie, which supposedly is going to be the one that comes out next after the Mandalorian movie, that he offered a role to Mikey Madison. 4 hours later, after he reported that, Variety reported this.
Nah, dog.
That Mikey Madison has passed on the movie. That they did offer it to her. Jeff was right. They offered it to her, and she turned it down. This comes to us from Variety wrote, Mikey Madison won't journey into a galaxy far, far away for her first project after picking up the Best Actress Oscar. Sources tell Variety that Madison was offered the role in the new untitled Star Wars movie directed by Deadpool and Wolverine filmmaker Shawn Levy, but conversations have since ended with the North Star passing on the project. Now there's whispers going around. We've talked about that Ryan Gosling may be in this film, which would be incredible if they did. You know, it wasn't that long ago that it would seem inconceivable that a performer would pass on a Star Wars movie. And even somebody like writing, like you got Mikey Madison, who's now a household name for winning the Oscar. You now do a Star Wars movie. I mean, you cemented yourself. Now, could be right, could be wrong. I made a couple of, well, I was going to say a couple of calls. I sent a couple of text messages last night. And the sense I'm getting from some people was, and again, take this with the giantest grain of salt. This is probably 50% speculation. But the sense that I got from people was that the reason she passed on it wasn't because she doesn't like Ryan Gosling, and wasn't because she doesn't like Shawn Levy, or isn't because she doesn't really love Star Wars. The sense that we got was that she decided to turn it down because the Star Wars fandom is rather a dangerous, toxic, attacking place. Wow. And she saw what a lot of the Star Wars fans did to Daisy Ridley. And she saw what a lot of the Star Wars fans did to some other female actresses that have been in Star Wars lately. And I think the speculation is that her and her team's like, right now, we don't want her to be a part of that. We don't want her to get mixed up in that. Now, again, let me be abundantly clear. I don't know that that's fact at all. I am not reporting it as fact at all. It's just that from a couple of the conversations I had last night, that seems to be the sense. But again, you know, if Mikey came in the room right now, and we asked her straight up, maybe she would give a different reason. So I don't know. So take that as pure, unsubstantiated speculation. But it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it tracks. We've heard some significant filmmakers, including like one of the really great ones right now, Christopher McQuarrie, who just straight up came up and said, oh, I love Star Wars, but yeah, man, no, I would never make a Star Wars movie today. Star Wars fandom is too toxic. So, and it's not just with directors, apparently.
So this obviously is unhealthy for a franchise to actually be there. It's almost not hands-on, but sort of shaping our Star Wars universe. Like this fandom is kind of shaping.
They're ruining everything. Yeah, no, they're like, you're the reason we can't have nice things, sort of thing.
They're fixing it.
What's that?
They're fixing it.
Yeah, we're fixing anyway. So now we're getting like Academy Award winning talent turning down thing. Again, this is all speculation at the best of things. So here we are now with, hopefully we've got somebody like a Ryan Gosling involved. We got a filmmaker with like Shawn Levy, who I think he'd be a great fit for the Star Wars universe. I think he's going to do a really good job. I still don't believe this movie's actually going to happen. I mean, I have no reason to believe it's going to happen. 6 years since the last Star Wars movie, and the only thing we've got coming to theaters is an extension of a TV show. That's all we got. And so I still won't believe this movie's actually happening. I'm still kind of guessing. If I had to bet $5 on it, I'm still guessing that, what are we in now? What are we at? April 17th today?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of half expect that by June 4th, we're going to get a story. Shawn Levy departs Star Wars project over scheduling
Doesn't even make it
conflicts.
to Comic-Con.
Yeah, I don't even think it makes it to Comic-Con, to be honest. Now, if it does happen, I'll be thrilled.
Yeah.
I hope it happens. I'm cheering for it. My fingers are crossed. I wouldn't even doubt it if that Star Wars celebration that's taking place in Japan, if they literally walk Shawn Levy out on stage, talk about how excited he is for a Star Wars movie, and then literally the next day, Deadline reports Shawn Levy departs Star Wars project over scheduling conflicts or whatever it is.
Does them actually targeting Mikey Madison actually give you a sense of where Shawn Levy's movie is maybe, like, tone wise? Because I was thinking, as soon as I just found out today, I didn't know Shawn Levy was directing a Star Wars movie.
You literally made graphics.
I know, but it's been so long since we talked about it.
That's true.
And Ryan Gosling, I had no idea. But with those two, especially Shawn Levy, the first thing I thought of was, oh, he's gonna bring some fun back into Star Wars, a little bit of fun. Like he brings a lot of fun in a lot of the things he does. Like, he could be serious, you know. He's done the Stranger. Was it Stranger? No.
Yeah, you know, he's
Stranger
a big
Things.
part of Stranger Things.
But
Even Stranger Things has the fun.
Yeah.
You look at his movie, The Adam Project,
Right.
a lot of fun. You look at Free Guy, really fun. You look at Deadpool and Wolverine, really fun. And you go back to the original Star Wars films, there's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to have a filmmaker who, like, you look at somebody with the sensibilities of a Shawn Levy, and his long filmography, he can be more serious. So you don't want him to make it a slapstick comedy, but you do want it to have that fun. And you look at something like The Adam Project, I think I'm not talking about the elements, but the tone. You look at something like The Adam Project, if you can take the tone of that, the balance of the action, the thrills, the excitement, the seriousnesses of it, with the fun and some of the levity, and you bring that tone back to Star Wars, I think it could be really great. Again, I just don't believe it's going to happen. Because nothing of the 15 to 17 projects they've talked about over the last 6 years has ever come to fruition, other than the extension of the TV show Mandalorian.
So what will it take for you to believe in this? Like, the
Cameras start rolling.
Not even like, oh, the idea.
No, in production.
The idea is like, this is what Shawn Levy plans to do with.
Nope,
not even that. Huh?
It will be Shawn Levy getting on social media with the actual clapper saying, production begins. Once that happens, I'll buy into it. Until that happens, I believe in nothing.
They burned you too many times.
They burned us like 2 times in the past couple of years.
Taika Waititi, Kevin Feige. Who else got a Star Wars movie? Pat.
A complete unknown boy. Why can't I think of his name?
Oh, yeah, but they're not saying it's done yet.
That's true.
They're saying that's not over yet. The girl who directed
Wonder Woman.
Patty Jenkins.
Patty
Jenkins.
Her thing is come and gone.
Rogue Squadron. Yeah.
The other one that was supposed to do the new trilogy. Was it not Man?
Well, D&D, the guys from the Game
Right.
of Thrones,
Yeah.
they had a thing.
Right.
Ryan Johnson apparently was still going to have
Yeah,
a
him, Ryan
We
Johnson.
told you from day one that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gone, Kevin Feige's. It's just gone on and on and on. Now we're doing this, and it never happens.
They got more announcements than actual product now.
Oh, they've got more announcements than they have visual effect shots. I mean, it's just so the Simon Kinberg one. Yeah, so people it's just.
Oh yeah, Simon Kinberg.
I mean, it's just I just as long as Kathleen Kennedy's there, I'm never going to believe anything's going to happen.
There should be a museum with all the pictures.
But listen,
Could've
just
been.
for the record, hot damn, how great would it have been to have Mikey Madison in a Star Wars movie?
Well, yeah, definitely.
How great would that be?
With Ryan Gosling?
Especially if it was with Ryan Gosling.
And especially with those two, if it I would want levity like you were talking about, but also a bit of like ominous tone like Andor has. I would love a mix of that.
You know what I was thinking when I first read the story? I was like, oh, maybe it's because she just won her Oscar. She just broke out. She doesn't want to commit to something as big as Star Wars yet. It feels like the Marvel, sometimes people hold off Marvel and Star Wars till the end of their career run to get that last, do it for the kids. And I was hoping it was something like that, not because of the fandom. It just disappoints me if it really is because of the fandom.
Well, see, I think now is the time. Like, fame is fleeting, and opportunity, like people think that once you're hot in Hollywood, you're hot forever. Like doors close faster than they open in this business. And so my standard wisdom would be, I think the standard wisdom would be that you've won this Oscar, you've got the limelight, you now have an open door to get into the biggest franchise of all time and be in Star Wars and be immortalized. But it could be that her and her people are looking at it. Yeah, but that could also be the thing that absolutely kills my career because of the fandom in it. And so I don't know. We'll see how it actually works out. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, I love hearing that they're going after top talent. Ryan Gosling, the reigning, defending Best Actress Academy Award winner, Mikey Madison. I mean, it's great that they're going after that level of talent, but it's really concerning when you start hearing them turning it down. Anyway, guys, whatever you think about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.